Hello friends, who's ready for another bins haul? I actually am really ready for it because this particular bins haul has been in my trunk for about a week now. I've just had a lot going on with the kids on fall break. We're just kind of go all week doing different activities and stuff. So I am excited to dig into it and see what I got because I already forgot. So I'm just going to dig in. I see some of this is Once Upon a Child, so I'm not going to just start with that though, because I feel like there's more kind of buried in everywhere. So let's just start with this because it's one little thing. This is just a little Fisher Price toy that I'm going to sell at the JBF sale. So excited to be finding, this one isn't new sealed, but when I opened it, it did seem to be basically new inside. So yeah, I'm excited to sell little toys like this. And I got a toy for our family, which was super awesome because we love Catan and we always want the like expansion packs, but $40 to $50 a set. It's just like, I know I would find it at the bins eventually. And not only did I find it at the bins, it's new sealed. Like what? So very exciting. We might actually play this either tonight or tomorrow night. So yay, just saved myself 40 bucks. All right, what else? This is, I'm not going to open it, but it is a Star Wars just kid sleeping bag. I'm going to sell this at the JBF sale. You know, I got this priced as linen, so it was just about $1.50. I'll probably price it around maybe like 10 bucks. All right, and then this is a book I'm going to try to sell at the JBF sale as well. This is for personal use. I love little cozy socks. These ones are also, they're as soft. So they seem like they're infused with shea butter. So perfect. Love those. I will keep those. Oops. All right, I'm going to dump my Once Upon a Child stuff into this black bin. We've got, I don't know this brand, Athletic Tech. Yeah, I don't know where that's sold or anything, but cute little heart fleece. This is adorable. When my kids were little, this was one of my favorite brands to buy for them. It's just Little Co by Lauren Conrad. It's just sold at Kohl's. Like, honestly, it's very inexpensive for how cute the pieces are, and they always resold really well. Like, I normally was finding pieces for like $10 on sale at Kohl's, and then after my kids would wear them, I'd sell them for 20 bucks, you know what I mean? So I would break even and make even a little bit of profit. So love that. This is just a little Minnie Mouse Disney branded, like a little tunic dress. We've got Thereabouts, little gauzy button down. This is Cat and Jack, little cat Halloween pants. This is Mud Pie, little velvety orange leggings. This is New at Tag. What is that? Pink Republic, a girl's little cable knit sweater. This is US Polo Assignment button down. This I'm going to see if Connor wants. I've never seen him wear a jersey, but I actually found these exact matching shorts to this at the bins a while back. And he wears those all the time. So I don't know if he wants the jersey, but if not, this is actually in like great condition. Tiny bit of pilling like around the knit parts, but I did not see any stains or any snags on it. So this might be worth me selling on my own versus Once Upon a Child, but I would have to check comps first. Okay, got Cat and Jack blouse. This is Lux and Willow, very cute little onesie. And this is Wonder Nation girls camo floral leggings. We've got a Carter's little pocket fox onesie. I'm gonna see if my boys want these, just some early swim trunks. They actually probably do need those. These are little Rebels pants. This is a New at Tag Walmart, like a swim cover-up thing. This is Old Navy, just like a performance jogger pant. We've got Carter's little, they're probably going to pass because it's a little dress with no bloomers, but that's okay. I'll sell it at JBF. And then this is SO. That's from Kohl's, just a kind of ombre tie-dye tank. And then this bag I actually found there as well, but I just needed something to carry my stuff. So I was like, that's super cute. It's just a New Day, so Target, but you know, I can always use a little duffel like this for like a little overnight bag. So very cute. All right, I think most of this is actually Once Upon a Child as well, because that's usually what I use my Once Upon a Child bag for. These though, I will be selling at JBF, just some baby swaddles. I don't know if they're branded. Moza. I don't know that brand or anything. I just love these swaddles when they're in good condition. And because they weigh hardly anything at the bins. Yeah, so I will price those at a few dollars. All right. We've got some Cat and Jack jeans. And this is Southern Tide. Yeah, pants. We've got Wonder Nation little denim shorts. These are, I feel like there might be a matching piece to that, so I'll hold that for a sec. Carter's little fleece sleeper. This is such a cute little skirt for like New Year's Eve, little Old Navy. We've got some Wonder Nation sandals. Okay. These are some Wonder Nation boys jeans. We've got Carter's. This is a really cute little sleeper, ribbed, little ducks on it. So cute. Yeah, so I don't know if this went together. 3T. They're both 3T, but like, so this is just like a ribbed legging, and then this is like a sweatshirt tearing material. Like, I know it's the exact same print. I guess it goes together, but I found these at 2 separate times of the day, different bins, you know what I mean? So anyways, I'll probably fold them together and they'll probably mark it as a set. We've got Cat and Jack boys polo shirt. Oopsie. This is Oshkosh button down. We've got Gerber. This one's really cute. Has a little window. This is Children's Place button down. And this is Polo Ralph Lauren with the big pony. This one's a slightly faded, but I feel like they like Polo Ralph Lauren, so I do think they'll buy it. And I think I could easily sell this even with the fading if they don't. This is Carter's flannel. This is, what is this? St. Eve Kids. I don't know if I've ever sold that brand, but they usually always buy these little onesie sleeper animal things from me. Got some Carter's swimming trunks. This is Carter's jacket. We've got Oshkosh chino shorts. This is adorable. It's Cat and Jack little floral sweatshirt. These are French Toast uniform pants. Hey. $39 for a pair of Banana Republic pants that I just listed a day or so ago. And I got them from the bins, so $39, that's awesome. Alright, a little Old Navy dress. Actually got 2 of those. This one, that one's a 2T, so they'll probably take that one with no bloomers since it's, yeah, toddler. But this one's a 12 to 18, so they probably won't. Maybe I'll just fold them together. I don't know. Maybe that way, I don't know if they ever do like sibling match type section or anything. I don't think they do, but these are boys H&M, just some shorts. We've got Wonder Nation boys swim trunks. This is really cute. What is this? Modern Moments by Gerber, just a little gauzy skirt. We've got a Carter's onesie. This is Cat and Jack, little tank top. And these are no boundaries, so these are like a women's size, just sandal, but since they're 7, they should buy those from me. So I think that's all I have for Once Upon a Child, but it's possible some stuff is shoved in these other bags. All right, let's do this one really quick. So this one, I almost didn't grab it, but then I was like, that's just too cool to not grab, even though, so this is Star Wars. I kind of watched Star Wars with the boys, at least the first one a couple weekends ago, but I just couldn't get into it. I've never actually seen Star Wars, but I know it's super popular. Anyways, these were in the bins, and I know that they're not complete, so that's why I was like, do I even want to bother with this? But, so there's that, and there's that. And then there's a bunch of random pieces that were with it. I figured I'm not even going to sell it as a set. Or like, I'll probably just put all this on the table. I'm not going to try to put it back together or anything. So I'm just going to like take a picture of it with these two on the table. These like scattered around it, and just maybe weigh it all on the scale and say this is 6 pounds worth of, well, not 6, I'll weigh it in a second and tell you guys, but whatever amount of pounds worth of Legos, which obviously are mostly Star Wars. I don't know if they're 100% from the Star Wars sets. So. Anyways, I think regardless, that was worth the pickup because let's see how much these weigh. £2 15 ounces, so I paid probably about $6 for all of that. Chris was just looking into it a little bit before I started this video, and he was saying the Darth Vader, I think the set new is like 80, and whatever this guy is, that set was like 120 new. So again, I'm sure that they're not all there, but if somebody doesn't want to pay that much and just wants to, I don't know what I'm going to price it at, but it'll be obviously a better deal than the retail price to have most of them, then maybe that was good. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would have picked that up. There's always a ton of random Lego pieces in the bins, and I know people just sell random lots. I just usually don't want to. But yeah, let me know if you guys do that, because I'm always looking for new ways to like kind of upsize my bins time, like by finding stuff, I like the little people and stuff. Those ones are just easier to come by, I feel like, and don't require quite as much work as the Legos, although maybe they don't. Maybe if I just get Legos, put them in a little tub until the tub's full, then I can sell the tub. I don't know. Oh yeah. If you watched one of the last hauls, I had found that little sunflower Bum Bums plushie, and I said I was just going to set that on a shelf. This one I love as well, so that is to keep for personal use. I do like selling these squishables, so obviously this is not going to get listed and sold in time for this year's Halloween, but some people love Halloween all year round, and if it sits till next year, that's totally fine. But little witch squishable plushie over here. This I was thinking JBF for, I don't know what the brand was, Daphne. Anyways, it is a little chicken puppet, and I think it, I thought it like turned or something, but anyways. Somebody commented on my last video, I should double check, well, I said I'll double check, that like JBF has like specific only plushies that you can sell. I wonder if they would consider this a plush or not, since it's actually a puppet. I do know that for the most part it has to be like character plushes, like I think Build-A-Bears, Disney, I think I have a couple Marvel ones that I want to include. But yeah, so a lot of the plushies I might have wanted to do, I might not be able to, so I do need to double check about that, and then maybe see if puppets count as plushes or a different kind of toy, because people use these for different sorts of like educational purposes. These I'm going to just check if my kids want to play, which you could probably hear them running upstairs right now. We're about to make dinner after I'm done with this. Anyways, I always love finding little card games, because if you buy these at the store, they're usually like $6 or $8, and they're not $6 or $8 at the bin. So if they want it, we'll play it. If they don't, then I will sell them for a couple bucks. I did find one Jellycat this day. It's a little bunny. Its neck is a little bit loose, kind of saggy, but I'm not going to leave a jelly cat at the bin, so that'll sell for something. This one I don't think is anything too special. This I loved I just loved the heart sweater. I wish this was my size. I'm probably just going to try this at the buy sell trade stores though, because it's not like a super cool brand or anything. It's just All in Favor, which I don't even know what that is. And I do think they'll buy it from me, so it might sit forever if I list that on my own. Brandy gave me this little Eddie Bauer Beagle New At Tag plushie. I think I was seeing comps 15 to 20 for this, so I will list that guy. Found a Love Your Melon hat. These used to be so popular years ago. I don't know if they even still sell anymore, but it's like in perfect condition, so I figured I'd grab it and maybe try it at the buy sell trades, and if not, maybe I just wear it or sell it for a couple bucks. I'm not sure. This is this brand. I feel like it's just like a boutique thing, but really nice, like thick jacket, kind of perfect for this time of year. I might try it on. I think it's too small for me, but if it doesn't fit me, I'm gonna probably start this at the buy sell trade stores. This is Cowgirl Hardware. So, this is a kid size, but I don't know. This is a really fun shirt. I do think I'm going to list this one on my own. I think I can get like at least 15 bucks for it. Ooh, I don't know. I might just put it in the Once Upon a Child bin. Guys, I have so much to list still. And I like to keep shopping, so I don't know. Somebody would also probably love to find that at Once Upon a Child. These are not going to be from Once Upon a Child because there's no brand attached to them. And they don't buy anything if it doesn't have a brand. But they are a just boys, kids size 10 swim trunk and in otherwise great condition. So I will tag those for JBF. This I'm going to try on. Brandy gave me this. It's just a Lucky Brand sweater. Very cute, but if that's too big for me, I'm going to just probably start that at the buy sell trade stores first. And if they don't take it, I can probably get close to 20 bucks or so. I've sold these like 2 or 3 times now. It's just, this is the brand Merit. It's just like a tie top, like a makeup bag. But anyways, I feel like both times I sold it, it went for like close to 15 bucks. And this is almost weightless at the bin. So it's just something like that. So I don't know. I will list it. These are some men's Chubbies Sear Seeker shorts. So I will probably list those for 20 to 25. I'm going to start these at the buy sell trade store. They are Rip Curl, just like a lightweight gauzy type pant. This wasn't selling for much, but it was just funny. I should probably just also set this on my shelf because it's a little anxiety plush. So yeah, I don't know. I might list it for a few bucks, but I just thought it was funny. All right, we've got a new tag. What is this? Bali bra. So I'll list that probably 15 to 20. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I'm definitely listing these. Little baby Doc Martin crib shoes. So cute. These are a size 4 infant. So those will probably go for close to 20. Oh yeah. This was a good find this day. It is Lily Pulitzer, 100% linen. It has like fruit print all over it. So I don't know what a comp is, but 100% linen Lily. It's got to be decent enough, right? I will definitely be listing that one. And I will be listing this. It's new at Tag Torrid. It's like a corset. But yeah, really pretty. So hopefully the retail on this was crazy, but that means nothing. This was $65, but if I could even get like 25 to 30, that'd be great. Like that might be pushing it, but we'll see. All right, we've got a Life is Good, just basic t-shirt. So these usually sell 15 to 20. I think maybe I just wanted to try this on. Yeah, it's just Danskin. I think that's just like Walmart or something, right? It's just a really lightweight t-shirt. I like sleeping in these or just using them as like under a cardigan type t-shirt. found one little person to add to my collection to sell soon. I did sell a set the other day. I don't know if I already talked about this in a video. I shared it on Facebook, but I think it was a 34 pack of just figures. Somebody offered me 48 bucks on Posh, so awesome. All right, so this was kind of a cool situation here. So my friend Brandy had found this at the bins, which is a vintage Levi's. Just, I don't know if I'd call it denim. I mean, I guess it is, but it doesn't feel as denim-y as like jeans. But anyways, very cool color. The tag is hard to read, like it's faded. I can't really tell what size it is. Anyhow, later on, so Brandy found that hours earlier. Later on in the day, I found these. They're Levi's vintage denim, same color pants. So it probably was a set. These ones I can kind of read a tag. It's 34 by, I can't tell the length, but men's pants are easy to figure out because the inseam is just the inseam and the waist is just laying flat times 2. So very easy to figure out men's pants, even if I couldn't read them. So even though I knew she had found the jacket, I was like, man, I want to keep these pants. So like I wanted to keep these to sell for myself. Sometimes, you know, me and Brandy are always trading stuff. Things that we like more, like I know she likes Lululemon, so I usually give it to her, stuff like that. Anyways, but I like selling vintage Levi's stuff like this. So I obviously needs a wash, but I told her, I was like, I think I found the pants that match your jacket. You know, I was not trying to get her to give me the jacket. In fact, I almost didn't accept the jacket because it's hard for me to list things without a size. But she's like, it's got to stay together. Although I don't know that I'm going to list it as a set. I'm probably going to list these as 2 separate listings. But anyways, she did give it to me. Mostly because I think she does whatnot for the most part. And this is not really a great whatnot piece. Like it would only probably sell for $5 to $10 versus what it's worth on eBay. Quite a bit more. And I gave her something else. I think like a Taylor Swift shirt or something. So yeah. Anyways, so we traded. I feel a little bad. I think I got the better end of the trade here, but I did tell her that if this sells, I will buy her lunch. So I did have lunch with my friend Crystal the other day, who found me that other Ralph Lauren pillowcase that sold for a really good amount. So it's fun to kind of, you know, trade at the bins. And then, yeah, if this sells for 50 plus and she gave that to me, I'm happy to pay for her $10 whatever lunch. So I don't know. Either way, cool find, right? Like finding old vintage Levi's stuff is always awesome. All right, so that bag is empty. We got the last one here. Oh. All right. I might see if we want to keep this for the boys, because this one looks like more magnetic, which honestly means it probably doesn't work that well. I did find another dartboard. It's down here somewhere that is from the bins, but like it's literal darts. We were going to put it down here at some point, but right now this is inventory. We are still thinking about a shed. We're just not sure if it's like worth the money or if we'd rather just save up and get, like Chris wants a shop in the back of our, anyway. So do we need a shop and a shed? Not really, because the shop could have what we would have in the shed as part of it. You know what I mean? So would we rather just spend a little bit more and do that? But anyways, we are not coming to any sort of conclusion anytime soon about that. But once that happens, this will just be a normal basement where it'll probably be like a game room type area for our family. So yeah, stuff like this would be fun. Anyways, if we don't want to keep this, I will just sell this at JBF. This is a pretty ratty old North Face. I'm going to wash it and then take that in for trade-in. Brandy gave me this. It's just a new with tag Old Navy floral dress. So I don't think the buy-sell trades would buy this. So I'm going to just list that probably around 20 and expect about 15. This is Duluth Trading Co. A women's just button-down shirt. That's probably 15 to 20. I will list that. I will list these because nobody buys pajamas, but it's just a Land's End men's like a holiday plaid flannel. That's probably 15 or so. These I will try at the buy-sell trade stores. They are just some Nike sweat shorts. Very good condition, so they should probably buy those from me. This I bought to try on, but if it doesn't fit, I will list it. It's Mac Studio London. Just a little blouse. I love embroidery, you guys know, so hopefully that fits because I really like it. Got a pair of North Face Kids flip-flops. So I'm going to wash those and then take them in for 10 bucks. Same with this. I think one of the friends gave me this. I honestly don't remember. This day was so busy. So Brandy or Crystal, if one of you guys gave this to me, thank you. All right. Camille gave me this, or Ryden. Thanks, guys. It's Old Navy, like a cherry. I think it's a dress. It's a 4X, new tag. It's probably like a little mini dress. So hopefully around 20 bucks out of that. These are some REI shorts, so that's probably, I might try these at the buy sell trade stores actually first. These would probably be 15 to 20, but it's not exactly short season, so. This is just a new tag pair of panties. I will probably list for 5 to 10 bucks. Brandy gave me this. It's soft surroundings. I do think I'm going to try this on, but if not, I'll list that probably around 20 bucks. Camille and Rye gave me these Old Navy men's, like a swim trunk, performance short, new at tag. I might try these at Plato's. Plato's in Uptown. It's another Old Navy piece. I honestly do perfectly well with Old Navy. The buy sell trade sometimes buy it, but also it sells consistently online for not a ton, but $15 to $20 usually. I thought this dress was really pretty. It's a 2X. It's embroidered, so. But I might try that at the buy sell trades first. So these are Target collab with Rowing Blazers, which I don't know anything about that, but I do love corduroy. I am going to try these at buy sell trade first, but I think I could probably get close to 20 if they don't buy them. I think I was going to try this on. It's just a Gap dress, but it probably is not going to work for me. And then I will list that for something. Got some NYDJ jeans. These are the Barbara boot cut. I am going to try these on, but if they don't fit, I will list those probably around 20 bucks or so. I'm going to try this on as well. I think it's a little too big, but we'll see. It's Jane and Delancey. It's just like a perfect little fall top. So if not, I'll list that 15 or so. Got these for Connor. He loves Buc-ee's, and I love paying for stuff from the bins and not normal store price. So that's fun. I don't know if these are going to fit him, but Reese has been having a hard time. Like a lot of our upstairs, like living area floor is like tile and like a faux wood. And he's getting really old. He honestly probably doesn't even have another year with us, but he's just slipping. So hopefully we can just put these on him and see if he can, you know, walk around better with it. So, you know, I figured worth a shot. Gonna miss that guy. These I'm just gonna try at JBF. They are some little girls' hair clips from Justice. They have the Grinch stuff all over them. Ooh, I think I bought these for myself. These are just Secret Treasures, which is like a Walmart brand, the lounge or like pajama line. So just some really cozy joggers to wear around the house. Oh my gosh, this is vintage Blue's Clues. It literally says 2003 on the tag, and comps were decent. I feel like comps were like about 30 bucks. I'd have to list this today. I don't even know if I could get it sold and to somebody in time, but yeah, so if not, that'll just be a next year sale, but so cute. I love Blue's Clues. Oh, this one I shared on Facebook. The brand is Finca. So sell-through on this brand is crazy. Finca. I actually have 2 other pairs up in my office waiting to be listed because I can't find the size anywhere on them, but thankfully this one has the size here. Which honestly, these say they're an XL, but like they seem really tiny. I feel like the ones I have are even bigger than this, the ones waiting to be listed. So I don't know that just measuring them is even going to help me if they're like not a typical, like this is not a typical XL. This is probably only a 12-inch waist laying flat right here. I mean, they're stretchy, but not that stretchy. So anyways, Comps on these are about 40 bucks. So if you have not heard of this brand, I would definitely keep an eye out for it. This is the North Face hoodie to get traded in. We've got some Skechers, just some slide sandals. I will throw those in the wash and then probably get about 20 bucks for them. I did share this on my Facebook. It's an IKEA plushie, and I was, I'm always looking at the plush mostly for jelly cats. I love jelly cats, but I did not find, well, I found that one later on in the day, the little bunny. But while I was looking, I found this, and I've done well with IKEA plushes. This one actually had comps around like 30 bucks on eBay, which I thought was crazy. And then I posted that, and then somebody said, why would someone buy it for 30? You could still buy it on IKEA's website for 20, which I had not checked that. Normally it's because you can't buy it anymore. And then, but honestly, I don't know, does IKEA, well, I don't think IKEA has free delivery, do they? Maybe they do. Anyways, not everybody shops on IKEA. IKEA doesn't exist in every state and city, obviously. And I don't know, maybe some of those sales were international and they don't have IKEA. So either way, this is probably going to be at least like a $20 plushie, which is cool. I've got some Choco women's sandals. I can probably get around 20 for those. I might take these to Plato's though. These are some Lululemon men's shorts. I think I will list these ones. They seem to be in good shape, so as long as I don't find anything wrong with them. I might just take them to the buy sell trade though. I think they give me $8 or $9, and I don't know, I have a couple other men's pairs just sitting, so I used to say I like selling the men's more, but if it's gonna sit forever, I don't want that. So I might buy sell trade those. I believe Brandy, maybe, no, Crystal gave me this. It's a cute little vintage Hush Puppies little like dress. So I don't think Once Upon a Child would take something like this, but I think I can sell this at JBF, so I will do that. I think I bought this just to try on. It's Knox Rose. Hopefully it fits because someone's cut the size out, so I probably won't be able to sell it otherwise. We've got a new with Tag Torrid mermaid pocket t-shirt, so I might try this at the buy sell trade stores. If not, I will list that around 20 bucks. What was this? Oh, this is just like a car trash can, so I could use a car trash can, so that's perfect. This is just a little string art kit, so I will probably try this at JBF first. This, I don't have a Halloween costume. I did not get myself together in time for my Miss Trunchbull, so I found this. I was like, I'll just be skeleton mommy, I guess. So easy enough. It's better than nothing. Actually, my son is being a skeleton, like those blow up inflatable ones, but it's a skeleton dinosaur, so I could be a skeleton mommy. Another North Face to trade in. What is that, like 5 pieces just from this day? I don't think Once Upon a Child would buy this because it doesn't have a brand, so it just says 2 to 3 years. It does have like some info right here, but not a brand, so I think I just bought this to sell at JBF. I love strawberry print. I bought these to sell at JBF, some little mega blocks. Obviously these don't sell for a ton new, so a couple bucks probably. And we're gonna try this one pair of Heelys there. So that was it though. That's a lot. I think that was a lot. Yeah, I'm really thankful for how much I've been finding for Once Upon a Child. I have one more haul that I've already purchased to record for you guys, and I think I found a lot of Once Upon a Child stuff that day as well. So I'm hoping my payout when I go this next week is going to be like at least over 200, maybe even close to 300. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and letting me share my cool finds with you. Let me know your experience about anything. I was thinking about the Legos again, so if you've ever sold Lego as random parts or anything like that. And yeah, I will just catch up with you guys in the next haul. I hope you're having a great week. Bye, friends.